Hey guys, it's John Boy for Bushcraft. This is another video. I said yesterday I was going to do a kit video and didn't end up liking the one that I did, so I'm just going to take a little bit of time to do another one. Here in my house, it's dark outside right now, so I'm in the house. Just want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking out my YouTube channel. I hope you guys got to watch the intro video. I hope you enjoyed that. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce the kit, what I carry. This is kind of really a basic kit of what I carry. It's not everything that I would always carry. So this is kind of like, um, regardless of what time of year that it would be, regardless of where I'd be going, I'd be carrying all of these things. And let's just start out with my pack. My pack is an old German military surplus pack. I got it from the Valley Surplus here in Harrisburg. I've got these two leather straps here. It's more like a band. It's about a quarter-inch wide. You can see that right there. Um, and I prefer a wide sort of leather strip for my bowstring material when I'm doing a bow drill fire. So I've got two of those, and they actually serve also as if I wanted to tie up some wood that I would pick up along the way, maybe um, if I were hiking or whatever, or maybe to tie also um, just anything that I would want to tie. If I wanted to tie like a bow for a bow drill kit or whatever, I could tie to the outside of it. That's what those are good for. And also you can see here there are like some lashing points here if I wanted to lash anything else to it, and also here on the sides. I mean, if I want to lash my canteen to it or my knife or something, that's there too, and it's a over-the-shoulder style of bag. Um, it's got a really extra long sort of flap that you can kneel on, or you guys can see how long that is. Um, in case I would want to kneel on it, I would actually be able to kneel on this if it were wet or if it were raining, um, and still keep my kit here inside the bag, or I could lay my fire building materials here as well to keep them dry. Um, Probably start, I guess I'll just get these things out as I find them. This is my self-aid kit, and in my self-aid kit, if I can get it open here really quick one-handed, hold on a second. There's a couple different things in here. Number one is a bandana. I carry that in my back pocket usually, but I have it there. I have some vinyl gloves in case I were to need to treat somebody else or maybe skin an animal. Um, just for general field dressing purposes, it's good as well. I'm going to just have various assorted bandages and gauze compresses here, 2-inch, 3-inch, some Telfa pads, some big band-aids, that type of stuff. Some little band-aids. I've actually rated this for band-aids for cuts, so there aren't quite as many in there right now. I need to replenish those. Um, there is also some bullion packs, just in case if I were to get injured while I was out and just wanted to kind of sit and chill for a little bit and have, a cup of hot drink. I'm also going to throw some tea bags in there. And some hot hand warmers. I like to have those to keep my hands warm because warm hands are functional hands. Um, Carmex because my lips tend to chafe and it's got a medication in it. And I think I think it was, I can't remember who it was, said that you could stick a wick in it and it would burn. I haven't tried that yet. I tried to burn Carmex one time, it didn't work. Bat tape. I learned that shoeing horses, this is great for just sealing up little cuts, that are really consequential. They're just kind of annoying and painful and in the way, so you can just cover it up, and that still provides a relative amount of grip on whatever it is you're working with. Also, some antibacterial ointment stuff, Neosporin, whatever you want to call it, and I got some tweezers, because tweezers have a lot of different purposes. Okay, that's the self-aid kit. Um, Obviously, this is a clean canteen. It's the 40-ounce model. I tend to drink a lot of water, so I have a big bottle. I would like to get the smaller one, and the wide mouth version of this. Um, at some point in time, I like it packs down a little bit better for a smaller kit if I were going to go for that. Anyway, for boiling and carrying water. Um, 100 feet of paracord. Um, you know, do I need to say anything else? Um, Garbage bag for immediate shelter, immediate poncho, rain cover, that sort of thing. Just, just in case. Good to have. Um, Knife. I personally carry a Frostmore knife. I've been carrying this knife for many, many years. I've been carrying one of these for about 8 years, and I really like this knife a whole lot. It batons well, it carves well. It's just a darn good knife, and for it's like $16, I think, at the surplus store where I live. Although he hasn't been carrying them recently, um, but I think maybe other websites you could get it cheaper, and you can get other versions of the Mora. I just like the wood handle and no hand guard, no finger guard. This is a little LED light that I got, single AAA battery. I will generally carry an extra or maybe even two. I could tape those to the light. I've never done that, but I could do that. Um, this is my Kamenga military compass. You guys have probably seen these before. This is not the tritium model because they're too expensive. I got this one actually for like 40 bucks, so that was a good buy. Um, and the little case was like $3, I think. Also, at this, bought this at the surplus store. Um, this is not the most pleasing item that I have. It's a good, a good little fire starter. It's the Aurora Fire Starter by Solo Scientific. Um, as I say, it has a high magnesium content, so it throws a really, really hot spark. But the rod is really thin. You guys can see my finger in comparison to this rod, and it's just so thin. Um, for an emergency purposes, like if you're really having a hard time, it does have this really sweet starter. I apologize for the quality of picture due to my camera, um, but it's like a hardened steel sort of an insert that you can flip and turn it around. If it gets not, if it gets dull, you can change it out. But as I said, it works really, really good. It's just that it doesn't last very long. And I paid $30 for it, so I'm slightly disappointed with this fire steel. I think the next fire steel that I'll go with will either be a Light My Fire or probably a Strike Force. I'm beginning to think more towards this Strike Force in recent time. And last but not least, certainly not least, would be my Baco Laplander folding saw. This thing is an amazing tool. I love it a whole lot. It cuts very fast and effectively, and it really, when you're trying to get firewood or you're trying to build a shelter, this thing is absolutely amazing just for its speed of cut and ease of cut. It's really, really great. Um, and also, these things are all on top of a um, Italian wool blanket. You guys have all, I'm sure, seen this before on different YouTube videos, and it's great. I'm actually interested in getting the French one. Supposed to be getting a call as soon as those come in. I'm gonna get traded in, and actually, this one is heavy. It is nice, but the French one is actually a little bit lighter weight, and it has a bit more loft, which I think in the long run will provide more warmth. So yeah, that's pretty much my kit. It's pretty much what I carry. Like I say, I will maybe expand a little bit more in detail in later times. Oh, one more thing, a whistle. Um, Always want to carry a whistle because being able to signal is a good thing. So that's pretty much that. And thank you for watching. And hope to see you back on the next video.